All right, welcome to the Digital Credits Overview. My name is Malik Amir. Super excited to be here. I'm actually traveling right now in a beautiful resort and just really excited about what's happening right now with this platform. They partner with this huge company that's a really big juggernaut in the space, billion-dollar company, licensed in several different countries and different things like that. And tonight we're going to have a short overview to give you guys all of the information so you can understand how you can participate in this platform, how you can benefit, and what this actually means to you. So let me go ahead and share my slides so that we can get into the overview for today. All right, you guys. So welcome to Digital Credits. And before we get started, just a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not any type of financial advice. Just realize that we're all grown adults here. So please make your own decisions and don't do anything that you're not prepared to do. And with that being said, let me introduce you guys to Digital Credit, where you can be a part of the solution. You can be a pioneer in this revolutionary project that's, groundbreaking, and it has some elements that we've never seen before. So first and foremost, it's dealing with sustainable assets. Digital Credits operates as a platform that facilitates ICO initial coin offerings, trading through sustainable assets such as plastic credits, carbon credits, and agricultural commodities. Its business model enables agricultural producers to obtain capital for exporting products such as sugar, meat, and coffee. Digital Credit manages this capitalization and sells the rights to these assets on its platform to global buyers, generating an operational spread. In this way, the platform connects producers, buyers, and investors in a decentralized, fast, and secure manner, promoting profitability for the entire involved community. So digital credit is the first leverage trading platform. Digital credit is the first platform to introduce a leverage system to the market, allowing users to receive a loan and trade using the company's capital. So this is really cool because you don't have to use your own capital to be leveraged. You're actually leveraging the capital of the company. And this is something that we haven't seen before. And by joining digital credit, you can gain access to the powerful ICO market backed by industrial operations, agricultural trade, and cutting edge sustainable technologies. So it's a revolutionary approach to the financial growth and sustainability. And this is actually giving people an opportunity to really gain up to 10x of whatever they're depositing into this platform, which is absolutely unbelievable. So loan leverage, let's talk a little bit about it. At Digital Credit, we operate with the traditional leverage model of the financial market, allowing our clients to expand their trading potential. So like I said, you're leveraging the company's money. We're going to give you an example of how this thing actually works. But with each contract closing, clients access operational capital up to 10 times greater, boosting their operations in the plastic credit market. The loan repayment is made monthly using the profitability generated according to the prefix plans. So just as an example, let's say that someone wanted to get started with 1,000 USDT, they would actually select the $10,000 loan. They would pay 1,000 USDT as a deposit, and they would be able to generate up to 10 times greater that amount, which is 10,000 USDT. And not only that, when you deposit that 1,000 USDT and it's telling you that you get a 10,000 USDT loan, it's actually paying you based on the 10,000 USDT value. So this is what's called leverage, and this is giving you the ability to earn on 10 times more than the amount that you're initially depositing. And every single month, in order for you to continue, you would just pay that same amount as your initial deposit, which in this case will be 1,000 USDT. And in reality, what they want to do is actually help you double that amount every single month from 1,000 to 2,000. And then you would take the profits that you're generating from the plan and you would actually repay the loan the next month to continue earning on the leverage trading platform. So now these are the different options that you can choose from. You contribute 10% per month, as I just went over and explained, ensuring consistent returns and optimized financial management for your growth. So it starts off as low as 25 USDT. If you actually deposited that, you would be purchasing a $250 loan. And it goes all the way up to a $100,000 loan where the maximum deposit is 10,000 USDT. So this is kind of cool because as I explained on the previous slide, it doesn't matter which level you decide to get started with. The company is actually allowing you to leverage their funds. They're paying you based on the 10x amount, which in this case, if you got started with 25, they would be paying you based off of $250. If you got started with $50, they're paying you based off of 500. And if you went up to 1,000, like the example that I just gave on the previous slide, they would be paying you based off of 10,000 USDT. So this is really kind of cool, a leverage model where you can actually get paid on 10 times greater than the amount that you initial deposit. And it's allowing people to get some phenomenal growth and exponential returns as far as the passive side of this opportunity. So now let's talk a little bit about the hybrid profitability and the system of digital credit. So digital credit adopts a hybrid profitability model, combining different strategies to maximize returns and security for its clients and the people that have these type of deposits. So the profitability through the operational spread is one way that you can earn with the platform. The platform intermediates ICO transactions such as plastic credits, carbon credits, and agricultural commodities. And this is a one way that they're generating revenue through the spread, and this is applied to each transaction. The next way is through tokenization of asset appreciation. This is where the conversion of assets into tradable digital tokens, enabling greater market liquidity and accessibility, potential for appreciation over time, attracting more members that have these deposits interested in the evolution of these assets. So this is basically tokenization of assets where the assets appreciate and it gains profitability in that type of way as well. Next is decentralized finance, which a lot of you guys are probably already familiar with. We just call it DeFi to make it plain and simple. This is the integration with DeFi protocols, allowing members with these deposits to use tokens as collateral, generation of passive income through staking, lending, and other decentralized strategies. And last but not least is arbitrage and spot trading. I know that a lot of you guys who have been in the trading space for any amount of time, you guys have probably heard of arbitrage and spot trading. These are two very familiar terms. Digital credit allocates over $21 million in arbitrage operations and the trading and spot modality, a trading strategy that ensures diversification, profitability, and quick returns, taking advantage of the price differences across the markets. So for those of you guys who are not familiar with arbitrage, all that is when you purchase one asset on one exchange and you sell it on another exchange for a higher amount. And this can happen almost instantaneously. And then spot trading is where you purchase at a market price and then you sell it for a higher price in the market. Pretty cool. And this is given a diversified way to earn with this platform. So now let's talk a little bit about the binary. This is something that allows members that are actually sharing this opportunity to earn an additional income by sharing this opportunity. And you can earn as a digital credit broker in our system. We offer the opportunity to become a broker and generate recruiting earnings through the compensation plan, which includes a 10% direct referral. So anytime that you sign someone up directly, the company is going to pay you a 10% commission instantly to your account. Then there's a binary bonus, which is 8%, and this is on the lowest scoring team or the lesser volume leg. The binary bonus is paid out daily at 0 UTC time, and each binary point is equivalent to 1-to-1 USDT. So let's talk about the qualifications of the binary and how you can actually get paid in the binary system. So first things first, to qualify for the binary, the user must have an active direct on the right leg and the left leg, meaning that you need to have one personal sponsored member on your right, one personal sponsored member on your left. And once you achieve that, now you can earn binary commissions on the lesser volume leg. In this example, you can see team A with 3,000 of volume on the right. You can see team B with 2,000 in volume on the left. So in this example, the left side of the business would actually be the lower scoring or the lesser volume leg, where you can actually earn these binary commissions. And it also has a cap on the binary, which is something that's in place for sustainability. And the daily cap is the amount of installments that you have to pay for the loan. For example, if you have a loan for $10,000 and you have paid the down payment of 1,000, which was your initial deposit, the daily cap in this example will be 1,000 USDT that you can earn every single day. So when you decide which amount that you want to deposit, you're actually also determining how much you can earn from the binary as a cap on the daily basis. So if you purchased a $1,000, a $10,000 loan, and you made that first deposit of $1,000, you'll be able to earn a maximum of $1,000 per day in the binary. If you came in with a lesser amount, let's say you started with 50 USDT and you had a $500 loan, then you would only be able to earn up to 50 USDT per day in the binary. So this is something that you definitely want to pay attention to. And like I said, this cap is in place for a sustainability to keep the project going more long term. So now let's talk about the career plan. These are some additional benefits for hitting certain milestones on your lower scoring or your lesser volume leg. The first milestone is 5,000. They're going to give you a bonus of $100. This is the standard rank. And as you continue to go up the ranks and you hit higher totals or higher milestones on your lesser volume leg, then you get additional bonuses as well. So once you reach 10,000, then you get 200 USDT. Once you reach 25,000, you get 500 USDT. Once you reach 50,000, you get 1,000 USDT. And once you reach 100,000, you get 2,100. And this goes all the way up to Black Diamond in the company, where once you achieve 5 million, you can actually get up to a $1 million bonus with the company, you guys. And this is fairly new, so a lot of people have not really achieved the ranks that we're talking about here, but this is an opportunity for you to actually climb up the ranks. If you go inside of your back office and you just go to the home page, scroll down to the bottom, you can see exactly where you're at in the career plan. And as soon as you hit these different milestones, the company is going to pay you in USDT value at the prices that you see right here on the screen. So now let's talk a little bit about the rules and regulations. Monthly account limit is 200%, combining your earnings that you have passively as well as any bonuses from the binary, direct referral commissions, or even those career plan bonuses that we just talked about as well, I believe. So now, basically what this gives you an opportunity to do is basically double the amount of your deposit every single month. The profitability that's projected right now with this opportunity is from 0.65% to 1% per day, and it's paying from Monday through Friday. So if you're on the weekend and you happen to not see some passive income floating into your account, it's probably because we're only getting paid on a passive level Monday through Friday. But if you are referring people and you have binary commissions or direct referrals, then those commissions will still be paid 7 days per week. The minimum withdrawal is only 15 USDT. So that means that anyone can access their funds. It's receivable within 24 hours, and the earnings for withdrawals are once per week on Mondays, you guys. The bonus withdrawals, such as anything that's happening on the business side, this can happen daily, and the time that it takes to withdraw is only 12 hours. It's a 10% withdrawal fee anytime that you withdraw from the platform, and the payments for the monthly, it shows you in your back office exactly where that's due, depending on where you actually make that deposit. Exactly 1 month from that date, you would have to actually make another payment if you want to continue and earn from the platform. And the earnings are paid out every single day at 0 UTC time as well. So now let's talk about some examples of the earnings with the compensation plan. So by referring a new client who purchases a $100,000 loan, you would receive a 10% direct referral commission on that new sign up, right? And let's say that for the 100,000 loan, obviously it's going to be $10,000 for the deposit. So you would earn a 1,000 USDT direct referral commission in this situation. Also, if the person happens to fall on the lower scoring team, then you can earn a binary commission of 8% as well, which would be somewhere around $800. And the binary bonus is paid out every single day at 0 UTC time. Each payment and each binary point is equivalent to 1-to-1 USDT. So this is just giving you an example of what could happen if you referred somebody who came in with a $100,000 loan, which means that they made a deposit of 10,000 USDT. And depending on if it was just a direct referral or if the person actually was a direct referral that fell on your lower scoring leg, how much you can actually generate from the platform in this example. So now let's talk about the ways that you can earn with the platform. So the first way that you can earn is simply by making a deposit and just becoming a passive member of this platform. The profitability is from 0.65% to 1% per day. And this happens from Monday to Friday, depending on whatever you deposit. And an example is if you paid a loan for $100, you would actually have $1,000 you would actually have a $1,000 deposit is what you're getting paid on. And even though you've only put in $100, you're actually leveraging the money from the company as we talked about before. So you're earning off of the 1,000, not off of the 100, and you will receive 0.65 to 1% based off of that $1,000 loan in this case, in this scenario. And also you can, share this opportunity. Each time that you share it with someone directly, you have an opportunity to get a 10% direct referral commission. And then we also have 8% on the binary as well. So now let's talk a little bit about the roadmap. So you can see here for 2024, the start of the plastic credit operations, 2025 in the first semester, creation of the community and financial services such as the exchange and the cryptocurrency card as well. 2025 in the second semester is the adoption of the ICO and other agricultural products, commodities, such as sugarcane and coffee. And then in 2026, the investment and the acquisition of clean energy stations, solar and wind. 2026 second semester, acquisition of clean energy usability matrix and the infrastructure of charging of electric vehicles and supplies to cities with up to 300,000 inhabitants. And last but not least, for 2027, investment in clean energy, clean fuels based on sugarcane. Pretty excited, you guys. So with that, that's pretty much the end of this overview for tonight. So join this mission. If you feel like you align with it, you can help to clean plastic from the planet. You will be a part of the world's leading company, active partners in over 40 different countries, an exclusive and unique business opportunity in the world right now, you guys. So that was pretty much the overview for digital credit, you guys. Get with the person who invited you here. If you're looking at this for the first time, get yourself in position and, and start earning passively. And if you decide to share this with other people, then you can also create some additional income for yourself as well. So with that, that concludes it. Peace and blessings, everyone. And we'll see you guys on the next presentation.